Far beneath the surface of the Indian Ocean, where sunlight has never reached and pressure outweighs every sound, a silent exploration begins. This is one of the most remote and least understood environments on Earth. The deep ocean floor stretches endlessly into darkness, shaped by time, tectonic movement, and unimaginable force. What lies here has remained untouched for years, hidden beneath thousands of meters of water, sand, and sediment. This documentary does not claim discovery. It does not present confirmation. What you are about to hear and see is a hypothetical investigation, a respectful, methodical examination of what may be suspected aircraft wreckage resting on the seabed. The subject is referred to only as suspected MH370 wreckage. No conclusions are drawn, and no identification is asserted. The purpose of this exploration is observation, documentation, and understanding. The descent into the deep ocean is slow and deliberate. Visibility is limited. Artificial lights cut narrow cones through the darkness, revealing only fragments of the terrain at any given moment. Sand drifts gently across the seabed, disturbed only by the movement of the remotely operated vehicle and the divers who accompany it. Every motion is calculated. Every approach is cautious. As the exploration progresses, shapes begin to emerge from the darkness. At first, they appear ambiguous. Corroded metal surfaces, irregular forms partially buried beneath layers of sediment. In the deep sea, nature reclaims all human structures. Steel weakens, edges soften, and once familiar shapes become difficult to recognize. Marine organisms attach themselves to anything solid, transforming wreckage into artificial reefs over time. The ocean explorer and support team proceed section by section. No single view tells the full story. Each area is documented from multiple angles, allowing scale and context to be understood later through analysis. The remotely operated vehicle extends forward, its cameras capturing high-resolution imagery, while robotic arms remain inactive. Nothing is touched, nothing is moved. Some structures suggest manufactured origin rather than natural formation. Flat surfaces, curved sections, and repeating patterns hint at engineering rather than geology. However, in the deep ocean, visual similarity alone is never sufficient. Many natural rock formations can resemble man-made objects when seen in isolation. This is why careful documentation is essential. As additional sections are examined, the scale of the debris field becomes more apparent. Components appear separated, scattered across the seabed rather than concentrated in a single intact structure. This distribution may suggest a high-energy event followed by decades of environmental impact. Currents, sediment movement, and biological activity all contribute to the gradual dispersal of material over time. Throughout the investigation, the tone remains respectful. This site, if connected to a missing aircraft, represents unanswered questions for many families around the world. It is not treated as a spectacle, nor as a definitive discovery. The explorers maintain distance and restraint, understanding that science and human memory demand care. Marine life is present throughout the site. Fish weave between corroded structures. Small crustaceans cling to surfaces once smooth. Sponges and algae have grown where paint and metal once dominated. The ocean does not distinguish between tragedy and terrain. Over time, everything becomes part of the ecosystem. The limitations of deep-sea technology are always present. Light fades quickly. Depth compresses perspective. Objects appear closer or larger than they truly are. Even with advanced equipment, identification remains challenging. Serial numbers, markings, and identifying features may be obscured or entirely lost to corrosion. As the exploration continues, each newly revealed section adds data, but not certainty. The role of this mission is not to announce answers, but to gather evidence for further expert evaluation. Only independent verification, cross-analysis, and official investigation could ever determine a true connection to Flight MH370. In the final phase of the dive, the team conducts a systematic sweep of the surrounding area. The remotely operated vehicle widens its path, scanning the seabed for additional fragments or contextual clues. Again, nothing is disturbed. The ocean floor remains as it was found. When the exploration concludes, there is no declaration, no dramatic revelation, only silence, data, and images stored for later study. The deep ocean keeps its secrets closely, revealing them only in fragments. More than a decade after Flight MH370 disappeared, the questions surrounding its fate remain among aviation's greatest mysteries. Whether this site is connected to that flight remains unconfirmed. But each careful investigation brings humanity closer to understanding, and perhaps, one day, to closure. Until then, the ocean waits. Silent, vast, unyielding.
Lord, have mercy on human disasters.